Hello everyone and welcome back to another Mara and MSTR chart planning update video. It's the first time I'm going to be covering both of these stocks in the same video. I feel like it's a really good idea. Also, it's like 3 hours after market open. I usually don't record or do anything this early in the morning. So I got my coffee. Super strong. I hope I stay awake during this video. Either way, we all know that we're waiting on interest rate cuts coming up soon in I think the 18th of September. As of right now, it's a 0.25 interest rate cut that is being mostly expected, although we'll see how that goes as more job reports updates come out, and then some other macroeconomic events that are going to happen, calendar events are going to happen prior to interest rates being cut, right, as expected. Either way, we're going to start from Mara and then we'll go over to MSTR. I'm going to be showing you guys Bitcoin throughout this just so I can better illustrate and show you guys how these assets correlate to Bitcoin and how they like to influence each other. So with Mara, and just like I did last video, it's something you guys can explore yourself. But I'm going to go over the current, real quick, just the current structure that we are trading in and what my wave count is in case you are new to the channel. You can understand what my approach is, right? So we are in a bullish structure because we are currently in a bull market cycle for crypto that's expected to last at least towards later 2025, right? So we still have a little bit over a year to participate in this bull market before everyone starts looking to take short positions on the to capture the bear market coming up. But we're right here right now, and I'm tracking this in a 5-wave move structure to the upside. And then within these 5-wave move structures, there is some fib retracement and extension levels I'm going to be going over. Alright, so currently, if you guys were to start from the beginning of the first wave to what so far we have as the top of the structure, which is this, you were to draw just the 0.5, so like half of this, we know that we're trading in the discounted half of our current trade channel, right? Trade channel being, of course, the channel we're in, right? So we're trading in discounted levels, which is very good, right? Especially since we are on the last corrective overall wave for this 5-wave move up. This makes things look very attractive, especially since it is very known that Bitcoin has been in pretty much trading sideways, trading kind of down or sideways a little bit for months now. And it is a matter of time before Bitcoin finally makes a new all-time high, right? But focus on this right now. Now that I showed you guys that we're in discounted zone, which is currently represented by this purple line. We have a first, second, third wave. We're still working on the 4th wave. I'll get to that in a moment. And then we're the 5th wave estimate is based on, of course, not just the drawing like a fib retrace extension from the start of the 1st wave to the top of the 3rd wave and to currently what the 4th wave is, right, currently. What that means is that it gives us a pretty good estimated level to look at for the next leg up, based just purely on Mara price trend, right? But understanding that Mara is highly influenced by Bitcoin and that is their core business. This is also represented by my Bitcoin estimated. Let me see if I can bring it up. So, if you guys like to look at order books and where a lot of resistance levels are based on order books, you will know that somewhere between 85,000 and 95,000. So but most likely 85 to 90. But we're gonna use 85 to 95 just to be a little bit more have a bigger zone to look at. There should be the next leg up on Bitcoin should be between 85 to 95,000. And then we're going to see a little bit of consolidation, potentially even a quick, super quick, just short-lived correction, and then which won't be crazy. It could potentially even closely reach the current all-time high before jumping up higher, and then finally break it into this area right here, which is our estimated bull market top, conservative estimated bull market top, also based on Bitcoin's larger structure from the start of the overall first wave to the top of the third wave and to the what currently is the fourth wave bottom potentially. This is what it's based off of. So depending on what Bitcoin does, and I'm gonna go over that in a little bit, will depend if I'm gonna keep this area as my estimated top or not, right? So so how that correlates with Mara specifically right now is that if you look at, let me make sure my microphone didn't run out of battery. Okay, we're good. The 85 to 95 $1,000 level, as of right now, I'm expecting that to be where Bitcoin retests the current channel's all-time high, right? So the current channel's all-time high is right here. I understand all-time high is up here, but again, I'm talking about the current bullish structure, the channel we're in, right? So it's right here. So I'm expecting when it goes to 85 to 95, we can see this blue area being tested. The consolidation or potential dip that area is going to provide would be a good, I'm expecting this as of right now because we don't have the third wave in just yet. So this fourth wave is estimated this fourth wave is estimated with the intentions that the third wave is going to reach between the 1.38 and the 1.618 fib extension up here. Now, this may not happen, but this is just to provide a little bit of something to look at for the moment, right? Because we are still waiting on the third wave to happen. So this is based on an estimate, but we can see a nice correction on Mara, which could potentially also be within our, so if we go to that area right up here, the area I just drew, and I'll make this easier to look at. I'll make it yeah, that's fine. So wait, that kind of, yeah, no, that's easier to look at. So see, this even falls in line with our ideal retracement area, right? So things are looking good. That's what we're looking at currently. And even though Bitcoin had let me see if I can even, yeah. Oh, let me see if I can. We had a recent dip right here. Super quick, dip, nothing too crazy. On when you're looking at it like on a 4-hour time frame, but understanding that Bitcoin just had a recent dip and Mara is only down like 0.5%, right? Mara is down very little and is holding above our our accumulation area here represented in the red fib area. This is very interesting, right? To me, this is very, very, very odd. Like I was expecting if Bitcoin were to consolidate any like further or even slightly dip, I was expecting this entire accumulation area to be filled, but instead it's not. It's actually holding quite well. We're actually above it. This is to me, it makes me believe that there is a lot of, let me check my battery one more time. We're good. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of strength. Like I'm very, very surprised. I was potentially believing we were going to see sub $14 levels again, or like briefly, but we're actually holding up quite well. And this is very, very interesting. It could be, excuse me, it could be due to, interest rate cut anticipations, right? Because the belief that it's going to happen is very strong. Well, We'll see how that goes, right? But again, if you guys are new, I'm going to go over my three confirmation levels for a bullish uptrend real quick before we jump into MSTR. So if you guys are if you guys aren't new, just skip forward if you don't want to hear me repeat this. But I think it's very good to keep make sure everyone is being cautious and understanding that potential downside or even previous swing highs do not have to be tested. But I'm gonna go over that in a moment. So my accumulation area is, as you hear it, an accumulation area. It's where I slowly accumulate a position with the anticipation that a low is in or a low is near, right? So slowly accumulating. First level confirmation is we finally break into the retracement zone, right? So this is our current retracement zone. Once we break into this area right there, let me see if I can, once we break into this zone right there, that gives me the first level confirmation. But in order for that first level to be in, we need to see price break into this area and have a sustained hold in the area. So rather that means we go up to the 0.5, retrace, bounce off of the 1.35, and hold in the discounted area, or same thing in the premium area. It doesn't matter as long as we hold and keep the zone. Then that's my first level confirmation. That's where I'm looking to potentially shave off a portion of my small accumulation for the position, because easily a rejection can happen in this area and push us down. So I want to secure some profits, right? So then second level confirmation is we finally break above the 0.618 right here. And then we hold above it. So that means break above it and then retest it, but not break below it. We hold above it. If I can see, also hold above that area. And usually this one can happen very quickly. That would give me more confidence that we're going to be looking at higher prices. So from here to the previous swing high, I'm looking to continue to accumulate a bit more and grow my position. And then again, start looking to shave positions on the previous swing high as well, right? So that's the second level confirmation. Third level, it means we're finally actually going to be breaking up into the third wave estimate, which is this up here. Third level confirmation looks like this, where we break above this previous swing high. Again, same thing, retested, not break below it. We want to see price sustain above it. We were not going to do anything during this gap. So from the swing high right here to the first fib extension for the zone, we do nothing. It's just a gap that I want to see it filled. Once price starts breaking into this area, that's third level confirmation, which third level quite simply is where we look to start shaving our positions entirely. So we're not going to be selling out of our position entirely right away, but it's to begin to sell out of it slowly, but at the same time sort of aggressively, so we can capture as much profit and actually confirm as much profit in this area take as much profit in this area before we then see a fourth wave corrective move begin, right? So we want to see a sustained level here, but prepare ourselves in case we do get rejected. If not, we still have some positions to take profit in case it does go higher. If we start seeing sustained price above this area, that's second level. That's where we start looking to sell on the swing high, because if we break into this area, chances are we will be retesting swing high. Third level is break over swing high, fill in the gap, sustain price, fill in the gap, and then finally start closing out of our position entirely throughout this extension level up here. So that's Mara. Anything can happen right here, though. The reason we accumulate lightly is because we have not reached the first confirmation level. We haven't even reached the, right here. See, we were very close to it, but we never reached it. So you want to accumulate lightly because still we are in a bearish trend. We are still making lower highs, and we have no indication that the price will go higher. But we are slightly accumulating with the understanding that Bitcoin is looking to finally start breaking up higher soon, which will influence the stock to start breaking up higher soon as well. And this will be the low. But we don't have that yet. So we want to slowly accumulate, because if prices were to break down, you want to have a stop loss. You want to get out of that trade without actually losing much, pretty much nothing at all, right? So you want to be very cautious in this area. MSTR, this one's going to be super simple just because MSTR right now, in my opinion, is acting just like Bitcoin. So if you were to want to trade this, pretty much just trade it like if you're going to trade Bitcoin. Just like Bitcoin, MSTR is holding the green fib area where it broke down, broke above, holding this area. And then if we continue to hold this area, as Bitcoin starts to finally retest previous swing highs and start breaking up higher, that would mean that MSTR is also going to start breaking up higher and targeting this next leg up that we have in this area right here, right? Most likely this will change by the time I do another MSTR update, because this is way too conservative in my opinion. But it is still a good area to look at, especially if you guys are, I mean, that's still a very good return rate, 62%. And I anticipate we will be in this area by the end of the year. So 62% in the next, like, 3 or 4 months, like 3 months, whatever, something like that. It's August 19th. Yeah, 3 months, 2.5, I don't know. But by then, by 3 months, we should have, we should be testing this area up here. So 62%, it's looking pretty good, right? But either way, that's just my opinion. We are looking at some price strength right now. Again, this is following Bitcoin quite well when it comes to price action, right? So in levels, right? The levels are very, very similar to each other. If you look at Bitcoin real quick before I wrap up this video, Bitcoin is, recovered up. It's trading the discounted half of this fib level, as it shows strength, right? As it shows strength, we want to see MSTR do the same thing. It recovers up a little bit. It is trading the discounted half of the green fib area. It is showing strength, right? It is showing that bears are not really taking over. But we will see how the rest of this month goes. We will see how the rest of the week goes, because it's a very important time to analyze trends and levels very carefully, because we are approaching rate cuts. And please remember, just because rate cuts happen, it does not mean prices are going to go up right away. We may potentially even see a dip, like a sell the news event kind of thing. It's extremely likely, it has happened in the past before many times. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are staying cautious. I hope you guys are, no matter how much optimistic or how much potential you see in these stocks, you also understand the short-term risk, right? So yeah, and I should say, because I don't think I said this, but everything I said in this video is just my own opinion. It is not financial advice. It's just a way for me to document my own opinion, a non-professional opinion. It is a way for me to express, my views on these assets to you guys. So I have a Discord, free Discord server down in my website, link in the description if you guys want to join. Again, I just talk about crypto on there. I do chart updates on there. It's all free, and I have some social medias as well, guys. All right, yeah. Take care. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of this week, and I'll catch you guys soon on the next video.